Hello, my name is Ariel, and you have arrived at this message for a reason. My frequency matched your frequency, and here we are frequencying together, just interluding, intermatching in the flow of our life. Welcome. I am a channeler of divine. I channel God, Source, Universe, creation, whoever comes through, well, who comes through me, I call Kreia for creation. And there's a message here that you need to hear somewhere in this video. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so like yesterday, my last message, they did not prepare me whatsoever. And I have a lot of cat hair that I'm itching off. So, anywho, they gave me nothing, right? So today they gave me something. They just said love. And I go, wonderful. The ego part of me would have been like, because I'm really more in the divine part of me. So it's fun to talk about. The ego part of me would have been like, cool, great. No, but it's going to be great. So stick around. Anywho, so the first part of my videos, I usually do oracle cards. Maybe I'm moving into tarot, you know. If you're OGs here, you know what I was about to say. Like, I'm not an oracle or tarot reader. You know, you're not going to find that here. Well, apparently now you just freaking might, okay? But nonetheless, I have been wanting to do Arcadia's deck for a minute. And today is the day, y'all. Today is the day. Today she's like, yeah, let's go. She's so powerful. So every deck that you get, and most of you understand, if not, it's okay. Just, you know, they have their own personalities. It's, you know, the creator who created it put its own intention into the creation of it, just as we are creators. Just like me in this video, I am creating this. My intention is to deliver a divine message that helps heal you, that helps move you forward in your trajectory of life that we're living. And most of us have not been here yet, okay? Or have not been here for a long time. I also want to say who have came here with a purpose that most have not ever had, because we are very specific, very authentic, very important to break out of this matrix. That was all kind of channeled. Nonetheless, whoo, you're important as fuck. I cuss. You know, I've got to say, so I go on the YouTubes and I watch my channelers, and I said this before, I'll say it again. Tarot Doc, one of my faves, you know, but a lot of his tarot readings, I don't, but some of them I do, like straight on point, especially after that I don't align with, right? But when, and I'm sure you've discovered, if you're watching this channel, you've seen other channelers, you've seen other tarot readers, possibly, most likely. You know, never fit the story. Never try to fit the story. But like we said in the last 2 videos ago when Kreia came through, just look at it, because you like hanging out with that person. Just look at it like you're hanging out. Look at it, and my favorite part of what Kreia said, this was two videos ago, was it's like a musician, and we're all in a circle, and the guitarist, you know, and we're all friends, right? We're all friends. We're hanging out on the beach, right? Or hanging out next to the lake, or in a forest or whatever, but having a good time, being free, being us, being joyful. And that person playing the guitar is singing, the song he's playing might not have anything to do with us, whether it's a sad song, a love song, going through life song, that doesn't, you know, connect to us specifically. We just enjoy the music that he's playing. So I want to reiterate, for a reason, that when you come across a video that doesn't align with you, but you love that person, you love what they do, you're not only experiencing their creation, their gift, which again, don't forget, that is a reflection of you, of somebody relaying their gift from the divine, from their highest self, from their most authentic self to you. It is a reflection of watching something that is so authentic. You just want to be a part of it and receive that energy. That's beautiful. You don't have to, you can make that intention of, I realize, use your own words, but I realize this message isn't for me, but I enjoy his authenticity, her authenticity. I enjoy their presence, and thank you for it. And that's it. And therefore your energy will align and move into the integrational fact of, we're just enjoying this. We're not claiming this. We're not putting it into us. We're just enjoying the frequency of their authenticity, therefore igniting your authenticity. You see how we can all work together and enjoy each other, and within our gifts and within our own personal soul's reason for being, and just admiring. Like, wow, I see you. I acknowledge you. Thank you for existing. Right? So that was that. She's ready. So each deck has its own personality, as I've said. And this one's very powerful. But today, we're going to play, and I'm very excited. But let's talk about our day first. How was your day? Well, I hope it was fantastic. I feel in the collective currently, it's getting better. It's getting better. And a lot of us, there's like two sides to this coin. A lot of us are freaking over the moon. The full moon just passed. I don't know what sign it was in. I'm Cancer? I don't know. I'm Cancer. Cancerian energy. Because my birthday is July 7th, don't forget. Anyways. So a lot of emotions come up, especially during this time, right? In Cancerian energy. Cancerians, we move like this with the flow of our own energy. Emotional energy. We are water, so of course we flow, right? When we're calm waters, we tend to be like, what the fuck is going on? Right? Like it is too calm. So we have to have a movement. We do. We have to have a movement. And this is like the best, right? And then, but also, as the earth moves, as the stars move, as the moon moves, and changes its own frequency towards us, earth responds and becomes tidal waves. That is water signs altogether, not just Cancerian. So if you're with one, which I am speaking to somebody, multiple of you actually, that are together with a Cancerian or with a water sign, what is it, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, I might be missing one, I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. But nonetheless, yeah, we have to have that because that's part of our destiny. It's part of the reason for us to be born where we were born. And maybe I'll go into the other earth signs and fire signs and air signs because that felt really good for me to say that. But nonetheless, yeah, when things feel good to you to say, Stop it with your bad self. Meaning good self, but oh my goodness. So like Cancers, me, and I'll just speak about me personally. I've been getting a lot of signs, and I'm sure you have as well. You know, because we're the chosen. We're not meant to live this life by ourselves. We're meant to have our divine partners and yada, yada, yada. Not all of us, but we are if we choose it. And we feel it. And actually, all of you watching this video are meant to find your divine partners. Period. But you must, we all are at, let me set this down for a second. We all are at different stages in our soul's journey, in our life journey. Okay? And you, when we watch these videos of our channelers and things like that, talking about love, claim it. You claim it. You want it for a reason. Because it is meant to be. It would not be brought in front of you if it wasn't important for you. We did not get to this standpoint, if you're on my video. We did not get here if we did not believe the things that we see. And we can click off, we use our discernment, yes. And some of us, beautifully, are learning to utilize our discernment more. What message is meant for us, what we take in. And what we take in, even if it wasn't meant for us, we're meant to have taken that in. Turn this off. We were meant to take that in at that time to create a seed within inside of ourselves. Within inside of our consciousness, within inside of our subconscious. Because our higher consciousness knows, right? It's not going to not happen. Getting really hot right now. I knew when I wore a sweatshirt. But it was all about the Care Bears. They said something about Care Bears. Look at him. Just basking. Just floating. Just appreciating everything around him. Little care cuddly wubblies. Okay, anyways. Bring me back now. So, union. For some, it is a union, between business partners. Truth be told, truth be told, truth be told. There's a business, some of you, you're weary about it. Ooh. Find your discernment within that. And others, to remind you, the union within yourself must happen first. To enjoy you, laughing, basking in the sun by yourself, making yourself laugh. You've been through dark night of the soul. How many times? Fuck. I got the number 18. Not saying it was 14 on the timer when I said that. I'm not saying 18 times specifically, but that number is an angelic number. And for some, for all of us, that claim it, that choose to claim it, why not have a union? A completion of two divine spirits to, what's that word? I guess I want to say correspond together. Anyways, that's that card. We're going to move on from this. This one, I'm going to... Powerful. God darn it. Okay, we're going to get another one. Kreia will come through, by the way. Yeah. And again, didn't I say this in the beginning? I was like, all they gave to me today was the word love. How dare they? All right. They're telling me 2 more. All right. But anyways, I have no other really story updates of my life today. Because we're just really going to move into a channeled message. What do you want me to do here? So if you have your own cards, and you have your own deck, it's just a ritual. Really what? Okay, hold on. Before I move into this card. It's just your intuition. Everything that you think is right. If it's less than coming from or stemming from love and compassion and understanding, flip a few more cards and find the compassion, understanding, why that situation came up through the cards, through you, came from. Yeah. You don't always got to read the book. I don't. I love reading. But I really love more depicting. I mean, during my spiritual journey, I sat there and not only talked to the stars that moved for me, and it was really nice when I saw another, her name is Moon, right? She's from Australia, and she's a YouTuber, and she gave me parts of my confidence to deliver personal stories of my ascension. That she even said that the stars moved for her. I'm like, oh my God, they did for me too. And I saw the moon move. A lot of things had happened. A lot more than I describe now. It was cosmic. My journey from my beginning of getting out of the addiction, which I spoke about in the last video, which was very biblical, and I could describe it as such, but I feel I can only write it down for people to believe, although I will talk about it on here in a different time, in a different way, in a different, I want to say, version. And, but cosmically, I saw everything different as well. And everything is all us. Everything is all one. Everything all exists. The all is the all. God to me is love and the all. All encompassing. So, but that's just me. I never ask anyone to believe in what I believe in at all. I just thank you for the time for hearing me, because you stuck around to hear it for a reason. There's a message there. Anywho, back to ritual. And I love at the bottom, it always puts I believe it's Latin, and it says ritualis. So I'm just going to divinely, intuitively read this card. Oh, and the next card we're going to get from another deck, but just one, probably our angel number card, but here we go. I have to move closer. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, because I got it. Okay. What are you? Okay. She's so inspired. She's very inspired. Look at the light that she's ignited. And everything that's drifting out of this light of her is going into the ethers. Don't get me wrong. What is this light? What is that light? I'm just going to call it stars. That's the sunlight. That's the moonlight. Bada bing, bada boom. We just went through a new moon cycle, right? Not new moon cycle, full moon cycle. Boop. And then, but she has already draped herself with the gold within her that has already, she's chosen to seek that light within inside of herself. Yes, that is you. This beautiful red hair, that is the redness of your root chakra. It is growing within you, all over you, beautifully done. You are accompanied inside of your entire self with different embroideries. Yes, but embroidery will say gold. If you think of the royal times, they embroider their my brain wants to say accoutrements, because I love that word, but also what comes with you is this goldness. And so what's embroidered here on their fabrics, on their silk, on their beautiful fashions, it's always gold. You are gold. You are gold. You are gold. To the other planets and ancestral planes, gold is important. It's the frequency of which it is acquired, what it brings off. I'm hearing, and I want to say, they want to say, we'll tell you about that in another video. It's still me. But you are covered and sheltered with not only protection of this gold that you have acquired within inside yourself, 2202 on the timer. You're making things grow through your third eye and combining the moon and the sun together. And what's growing is not only the beauty of what Earth is, you are blossoming not only within inside you, you are blossoming your truest self, your purpose, your divine design. In addition, blossoming and helping seed that within others. Just by being you. Can you fucking believe that? Just by being freaking you. And the ritual are the ones that you have hold dearly to yourself, that you are, that you've been doing. You've been consistently throughout your journey, throughout your spiritual ascendance, right? There are rituals that you've chosen that you always hone back to. When you feel like you've lost yourself, when you feel like you've diverted from the path, you always have found, and guided by angels, guardians, whatever you want to say, back to you. It's a ritual written in the stars for you already, so that you knew that in your blueprint that you always had the capability to just diverge off this planet. You did. We always knew that. You'd go right back home. That is all fine. All is well. Everything's fine. Nonetheless, you've stuck by those rituals and ascended through them with them. And they have evolved. You have evolved. But still, your rituals of what I'm speaking of here, what I'm channeling, is there's always a home place that you know how to get back to. That's all I'm going to say about that. I hope that makes sense. They're like, just pick the top card. I'm like, oh my God, some more. Dreams. And that is all I'm going to say about that. I've got little buggy wuggies flying around. I don't have buggy wuggies. Yeah, are you done? Then they just disappear. If you know, you know. Anywho. Did you hear that? Anywho, I am going to place this beautiful one. Oh, what's at the bottom? Games. trying to throw us off our game and play games. Anyways, not important. I believe we are ready to go into a channeled session. But first, lemon water. Let's cleanse. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Okay. Again, I have no freaking idea what Cray is going to say. And, yeah. Excuse me. The moon was so beautiful where I live. Oh, I loved it. There's like barely any light pollution. All right. Are you ready? We're always ready, of course. Okay, I invite you to breathe deeply with me. After, what do we confirm right now? I'm just burping. Can I call it a pre-confirmation burp? Inhale. Fully exhale. Darlings, your natural gifts are available to you now, more than ever. They are perfectly there. There are definitely distractions. There will always be distractions from providing your gift to the world. And as Mira usually, many times, whether she paints, whether she writes, whether she goes and purchases something for herself, these are all parts of creation. Also, creating videos, all parts of her creation. There are distractions. It is up to you to choose whether how to filter the distractions out. You have your willpower. Yes, we want to speak upon that. You have your willpower, but please understand, in addition, you are also divine. You are also part of the all. You are the universe inside your own vessel. So your willpower is simply the thoughts that you were thinking. Yes, a lot of what many people say, this willpower, two words, right? We literally have a fly disappearing and reemerging. It's just a small fly. You are always going to have distractions. It is up to you to choose what you want to influence yourself upon. Right? So, willpower. Yes, you have free will. Let us explain free will first. It is the choice of you, we'll talk about before you have descended down to earth. You knew you would already be free. Already. Because earth, your soul, earth is the body of what you are. The soul is what inhabits it and creates what you are, right? That's small, but understand. You are free. You knew you'd be free. Earth is free, but currently, right now, she is under a cluster, we'll call it of muck. Just energetically. But you are a free soul. We want to reiterate the word free. Free. Freedom. Free domination of your own life. Dominate your own life freely. Play by your own rules, yet in the circumstance of the all and all of love, connecting to Gaia, connecting to Source, connecting to your own personal divinity. That is where the rules are real, and you shall play within, not to despise the matrix, not to despise the negativity. You are only, those who choose to do that feed into it. You're just fueling it. You understand? Free is like a free spirit. We'd say that, those words, because of the frequency of those words. But beyond that, freedom is you knowing the connection of what you are and where you come from. And where, again, where you are. You're here on Gaia. You're here on this earthly plane. You're here on the frequency, which is very you, very much you. And your frequency is aligned with Source, which you are. Just a fractal of its being in its own beautiful cosmic way. You have a personality for a reason. You choose to love things, desire things, because the part of fractal of Source you have encumbered, that is you. That is your authenticity. Because Source, we'll just put it in a photographic example. We say words for a reason. Here is Source, and you are the tip of this nail, the fractal of the all. But this little fractal, it's not little, it's quite everything, holds all the codes to where it stems from, but has chosen to be here on Earth to live the life of this and exceed as it, within it, just to expand it within Source, fractal, you, holding all the codes of Source, all the things, yet chosen to live this personality, this life's journey here on Earth. And now you're here, dancing and fluttering around. The purpose is to expand even more of what is inside of this Source. To expand Source. To allow it to grow bigger. All divine love. All divine love. To see what you can do. What can you do? Everything. Because you have all Source inside of you. But choosing to utilize all Source in you on this earthly plane to expand this personality that you have chosen, that you are, therefore expanding the knowledge of the all towards everyone on this frequency of this planet, therefore allowing, illuminating the earth to expand her, because she is also a fractal of the universe. So she can expand, knowing more of what she is, of the universe, of what you can do, of what she can do, of what you can do. And then relaying, let's say you cross over, right? You cross over, and then we interlude that information into it, knowing all of it, yet still there's an expansion beyond of what your human can understand. And it is divine. And it is beautiful. That is why most of you do not understand your life. Why my life has gone this way. But yes, you see the blessings. Yes, yes. And what you are going through always alludes to something more better. Always. You wouldn't be on this channel if it was different. My frequency as mirrors. Do you see her pride come through with love? And you could say the same because of what you have came through. Right? Moving forward. Distractions will happen from your evolution. But those are meant to be. Cosmically, you cannot divide yourself from the light. You cannot. Even with these flies popping in and out, even with, they say, certain devil energies, right? This. Here on this channel, when we speak through Asmara, we will only speak of it. We will acknowledge, we will speak of it only as frequency, because it is. Other channelers, other tarot readers, they are not wrong within their truth and within their readings and with the information that is gathered from their highest divine spirit, from your divine spirit. But realize that is their vessel beautifully channeling it through. Whether they believe in the, because in the tarot, there is that card. That card was created by a beautiful, beautiful woman who channeled us. And during that time, we channeled those photos, those pictures, as she created it, with the intention per each card. And it was just of lower frequency. And that was her own personal depiction of it, which is truth. It's her truth. And she is a part of you, which is part of the all. So yes, you can absolutely utilize that definition of it, yes. But no, it all started from frequency. So don't expand more. We ask you. We acknowledge if you do, and that's okay. But you don't need to, most of you definitely don't. Some of you just need a reminder. Yes. If you are asleep, which you are coming to your awakeness, if not already awake, for sure. But those who have not achieved the awakeness status, which again is a frequency of the word that we speak of, which is perfect. We love that word. They will utilize that word, the devil, and create their own stories within their own imagination, which what they have gathered through subliminal energies, television, radios, music, all the things. You can name plenty. And that, therefore, is what you all call the matrix. So, creating these thoughts, even of that one word, humans, it's okay, because it's all changing. It's not going to not change. Everything's coming to light, period. Case in point, period, is what Esmeralda would say. But to understand, right, of what the influence is of that word, right? People utilize that, and as humans, your gift is your imagination, because your imagination is the connection to the all, because that is truly the truth of you. So what you think, thoughts or things, yes, of course, they become an influence to what is around your reality. What you think is your reality, period. Period. What you feel, what you see, what of course, what you have grown up within has became your reality. Yet how many of you, all of you, on this channel have literally spent years getting rid of what you have lived through to now find your most authentic self, to rid yourself of what you have been raised to know, right? Of what you have been programmed. Now you have had to reprogram yourself to the highest truth of you, which you have done successfully. Successfully. It did not come easily. It came with many burdens. The burdens are fading, darlings, okay? You know this. You feel it. And we will give you a confirmation. Please ask for a confirmation from us. Are these feelings... will my reality be less of a burden than it was before? Ask that. Some of you will receive a yes, and some of you will receive a complete download of the highest purpose, or a dream, but a download, a successful download. The earth is changing, darlings. The thoughts and ideas, the more that you create what you need to create, which is literally just you vocalizing who you are in every conversation, every situation, standing up for yourself, being your own discernment, not speaking, then speaking. You already know what you need to do. Again, we want to say practicing it, but it's not a practice, right? It is you just exuding more you. And then when you are not in those moments feeling that you are exuding your truest, highest self, you feel it. And then you acknowledge it. And acknowledging is number one, darlings. Is number one. You are at the standpoint right now when you just acknowledge it, it becomes transmuted. It becomes alchemized. Because of all the alchemization you have already done. It's just instant. It's just what happens now. Literally, it's what happens now. So please know that. Find comfort, so much love and comfort in that. Because you have chosen already to alchemize everything that has happened in your past, of your childhood, of your faults, right? Of what you thought were faults, of the faultiness, of the choices and decisions, of the mistakes, of the things that you have done and been indoctrinated in, we say for some of you, indoctrinated in, and yet you want to get out of whatnot. Just flow, okay? Because all the, just acknowledging at this point of your journey, you have established your energetic system to just acknowledge what you don't like, and then realize, naturally you do, instantaneously, that it does not serve your purpose. Therefore, it's either gone or you slowly move away from it. It happens. Ask us, it'll happen quicker. True. But even if you don't, even for those who do not see this video, that are just like you, that have never seen a YouTube video before, they are just like you. Still a part of the cosmic design, the movement of the stars and all the energies of the solar system, of the blueprint, not only of thyself, of Gaia's. You have not given up. You have rose. You have risen above the standards of what has been placed here as a human on this earth, that was created, the standards, thousands of years ago, not too long ago, really, when we speak of time. The creation of the Matrix, which is the word you use, but we understand it. It's perfectly this the symbology, we want to say. Esmira has no idea what that means. The symbols have the frequency. And it is lifting. Everything circulates, like the moon turns into the sun, day into night, winter into spring, into autumn, into summer. You understand. Everything is a cycle. You are here in the spring of the cycle of love. Let's say summer was treacherous, heated. The sun bared not on earth, just think about it this way. An example, an analogy. The sun was so hot that all things on earth were about to perish. Oh my God. But then the season changes. Into fall. So then you're fall. And then winter, where everything feels frozen, just like the Ice Age, which existed. Those parts of the history books, that part, yes. So much more was going on during those times, but another human will write about it. And it will be true. And you will know within your lifetime. And then it turned into spring, where things started to rebirth, to blossom in brand new, fantastic ways. Now integrate the divine within that. And that Gaia has chosen to illuminate herself more. So this spring, now back to human, now back to here, grounding you here. Within yourself. You are blossoming. Had gone through all those seasons of your life. And don't think anymore. Let's erase the grounded in. It was simply meant for the analogy, not to carry on. Okay? You're blossoming and becoming, and just about fully bloomed. You will know when you are fully bloomed, because the miracle you will see. There are miracles everywhere, yes they are. But there is more to discover. But everything is a cycle, darlings. And we are grateful, the entire divine, the entire God, source, universe, the all, for you to have chosen to allow yourself, earth angels, descended seraphim, descended archangels, descended ascended masters, descended star seeds, which we say star seeds, understand that there are so many from beautiful divine way out there, we're not going to sit here and say all of them. Truth be told. Yes? Yes. To come here for this cosmic change in this part of the universe. Because it's important to the all. To lift the light. And in order, you must dig everything out. The negativity, the past histories of not light, because it wants to be light even more now. She could have died. if she would have chosen to. You are a fractal of her, Gaia. But you are also a fractal of her within the sense, energetically, you have chosen to survive. And some of Gaia's brothers and sisters, you call it, and compare it to, in the universe did not survive. And that's okay. Because with death comes rebirth, but everything still exists always in the container of the all. And we say container beautifully currently. Of love. We will leave you with a quick light language just to ground you with this information if you have made it this far. Okay? Because that was a lot. And it was powerful. Sit back and relax in all parts of your journey. And we are always there for you. So breathe in deeply. Just to ground this information is our intention. Trene che anel sio trono magasha de sonia tre mo conyo conyo soto motra no so si pidio troppo niana troppo Soinyaga, sanadrisia trancania. Sikina, Asiana namakashna, kashiana nakashnia, kashni bidiana. Da. Thank you. We will bring her back now. Oh my god, I thought it was 555 of it. Anyways. Hi. Hello. If you made it to the end of this message, I love that. Can you put a 4-leaf clover in the I don't even know if they have that emoji. Anyways. Really high on spirit, right? Whoo! It's like way up. Like I still feel like way up. It's not even like the crown chakra. It's like the soul chakra and the chakras beyond. It's like still connected to source. That's cool. I'm not going to pull another card. I'm just going to drink some water. Wow, they brought me back like this. All disheveled. All the things. Anyways, I love you so much. I have long videos. 5505 on the timer. There we go. I'm itchy. It's, again, like I've said before, it's not an itch. It's like I don't know how to, it's itchy. But, anywho, that's why I don't wear makeup. Oh my gosh. It's like they doubled their power since they didn't come through yesterday. I'm just massaging my scalp now. It just feels really good. You should do that too. We're going to add that to our repertoire of hugging ourselves and massaging our scalp. Anyways, I'm going to dye my hair soon. I don't know. I'm being really human right now. Like the mermaid, you know. Anyways. Alright, I'm going to love and leave you. I don't know what happened, but I'm really excited for what was. I'm really happy that we used Arcadia. This is going to be an hour. Thank you for spending an hour with me and with Kreia, and to help co-create this beautiful message. And I love you so much. I love you so much. When you hug yourself and I hug myself, just know that it's me hugging you also. Because you are not alone. I know we're not. And I know that they say we're not alone, and we're not. But from physical human to another physical human, know that I'm hugging you too. Okay. I will love and leave you now.